I just picked up my poncho at the Amazon drop box, and the security guard came outside to personally watch my bike. He warned me it's not a safe area, I shouldn't stick around, don't be here at night, and that I'll be fine once I get out of the city. So, very friendly guy. We chatted for a little bit about my bike trip and about town, and yeah, I'm grateful he was there. Nice dude, good dude. I just crossed the Rio Grande and got on a really nice bike trail. One of the upsides of big cities sometimes is the trails, although the downsides don't make it worth it necessarily. Pretty much out of the city. Finally. I just saw this. It's Route 66 open space. This is pretty. No toilets, of course. Wow. Feeling better getting out of the city. I just get super tense and anxious in the city. Parts of the bike trail, the tunnels, had a lot of human shit in them, spread around, and just a bunch of junk all over the place. And I just didn't feel safe, didn't feel comfortable. And yeah, I just prefer to avoid big cities. At least in the US, I prefer to avoid big cities. Well, almost 40 miles. I made it through Albuquerque. I'm happy to be. I'm not saying it's a bad city. I just don't like big cities. I'm happy to be the hell out of there. And then some of those tunnels I passed through were gnarly. Kind of lowers my hopes for humanity being in big cities. Anywho, though, I got some stuff. I got my poncho at Amazon, or from the Amazon locker, whatever. And then I got a few things for my bike at a bike shop. I might end up hating this. I don't know, but I'm gonna give it a shot. See what happens. I mean, this is a fraction of the size and a fraction of the weight of my other rain gear, which I rarely ever used. When I did, I was grateful, but rarely ever use it. So, see what happens. I got a new cassette, 1136, new chain, spare tube. So, I'll probably put these on in Moriarty, and that'll get me home just fine. And then extra one of these puppies because my tires are getting thin and I'll need it. My knees hurt, especially my right one. I just want to stop for the day and sleep. Coming down into Albuquerque is really cool because you're just coasting, and then it's like a bowl. So, you know, what comes down must come up, or reverse that. But you know what I mean. So then it's just climbing, getting out of Albuquerque. And that is wreaking havoc on my right knee. One thing I'm really grateful for when I find it is a flat, level campsite. It is so nice to lay down on a piece of flat, level ground that's not lumpy and rocky. And in my Alp Kit Bivy here. You can see the logo Alp Kit. This is the Hunka XL. I've been shoving my clothes that I'll wear today right down here on the foot, and then on the side here, in the side, I throw in my water bottle, some socks and stuff. And then when I wake up in the morning, my clothes aren't freezing cold and my water bottle isn't either frozen or just really cold. I'm far enough east of Albuquerque. The freeze warning was primarily around the Rio Grande River. So I was toasty warm. Breakfast time, head to Moriarty. I'll see about staying at an RV park there. It's like 23, 25 miles. And then get my bike, get the cassette on, get the chain on. So there's always ups and downs to everything. Everybody knows that. One of the ups to, because it's mainly my right knee, everything I've read on the internet, talked to some friends that know way more about cycling than me, say it's inflamed, say it's due to improper fit on the bike as I changed saddles that altered the fit of the bike. And rather than being smart about it, testing things out, I went willy-nilly, and then I started making adjustments that were bigger than they should have been and more often than they should have been. And yeah, I just went about everything pretty much as wrong as you can go about it. So I'm going to start with like 2 millimeter increases in height. Maybe each morning raise it 2 millimeters and ride for that day and see how it feels. And once the pain subsides from the riding in my right knee, then I will stop the adjustments and wait to see if I can ride for 3 days without pain while maintaining the same 25-30 mile distances and not being like no pain and then try and ride 60 and then be right back in the same boat. So, and then I've been taking a leave in the morning and at night to try and keep the inflammation in my knee down. So that's one more hard lesson to put on the board, and hopefully I'll remember it this time. So that's a really long roundabout way of getting to my point of, because I'm only doing like 25-30 miles a day, that's pennies. And I don't need to wake up and like hit the road and grind, because I'll be done in like 2 to 3.5 hours, depending on how fast I ride, how many hills there are, what kind of wind there is, all that, jazz. So I can just take my time. So that's the upside of this situation, is I can sleep in, I can take my time, I can chill out a lot. And then I can blame it on my injury. So, although I would much rather be waking up and jumping on the bike and like knocking out 60 miles or more, and really try and get in that mindset and just see what I can do on this last jaunt back to my folks' place, and just push myself. But I'm going to need to wait a little bit before I can do that. And yeah. And then I'm thinking, on the way back, I got a lot of time to decompress, kind of think about this entire last year and a half. It's been a big journey, and I'm not done yet. I'm going to get home for the holidays, help out around the place, and also be prepping for the next leg of this, getting things done I should have got done a year and a half ago. And I'm thinking about changing bikes. As much as I like to get out and far away from humanity, when you are close enough to hear the evidence of humanity, you just I naturally will feel more at ease sometimes. Like in this situation, if I was camped out down in that freaking tunnel, well, I'd probably be dead right now. So, you get what I'm saying. Landscape changed quite a bit. Heading down towards Moriarty, New Mexico right now.